Come on in. I've got my tea. Where's yours?
I can hear the thunder rolling and the rain begins.
It's snowing.
I can feel my courage tremble after I have come so far.
Ooh, it feels good going down.
Today my heart is sinking,
Mine's not.
and my world is caving in. But there's light on the horizon, and the darkness will give in to one more day of hope, one more day of faith. Tomorrow will be brighter if I get through today. Better days are coming further down the road. So for now I'll just keep clinging to one more day of hope. One more day. One more day.
Okay, folks. Let's take a deep breath and let it out. Just breathe. Sometimes that's all we need to do. Just breathe. And if you don't own an oximeter, you should invest in one. They're like $20, and they are really good to help you realize if your iron is low. Lots of different ways an oximeter helps you. And if you've got COVID, it lets you know when you need to go to the hospital. So folks, buy an oximeter. It'll be a good tool. Anyway, the snow has slacked off a little bit. It's not really sticking because the ground is too warm, but that's okay. I don't care. I'm still ready. Still ready. We've had some special deliveries of flowers. So I've got 2 bouquets of flowers. Bouquets. And they're just adorable. One is from my sister and the other one's from Justin. So folks, it's been a good birthday. Robert's built me a fire. And Leanne's wearing her Just Breathe t-shirt. Sometimes that's all we can do. Because have you ever caught yourself just holding your breath, waiting for some next shoe to drop? Don't do that. Just take some deep breaths. Now, I promised you this morning I would tell you how I met Amy. And Amy was a flybaby just like you. There she is. She was a flybaby just like you. And I got in the mail a CD. We had CDs back then. And so I had to go to Home Depot, which is the next town over in Hendersonville. And so I took this CD. It was the sweetest testimonial she had written, that because of her FlyLady routines, she was able to compose music 15 minutes at a time. And she had toddlers. She had 2 toddlers in the house. They're grown. My phone tried to update while I'm doing the show. She had 2 little boys in the house, and she was able to compose music. She was able to write lyrics. She was able to do demos. She turned her closet into a little recording studio. And she was able to once a week go into, I still remember, I wish I could find the testimonial. It's probably in my memorabilia somewhere. But it was such a beautiful testimonial. And so I took the CD, and I had a little red truck then. and I put the CD in my little red truck, and I drove over to Hendersonville to pick up something. And I listened to it all the way over there and all the way back. And I cried my eyes out because it was inspirational music, and it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And so I picked up the phone, and I don't know if I found her number or her number was in the testimonial. I don't remember. But I called her, and I said, "Did you know that I had a dream about having music for my FlyBabies?" And she said, "Well, that's funny, because I wrote it in the back of my control journal." And I've got that control journal here somewhere. I don't know where it is. But I wrote it in the very back of that control journal. Music to inspire people. Music to get people motivated. And kid music too. And you know what? She says, "Well, I've already written one song, and it was the I'm Flying song, I believe it was." And I said, "Well, sing it for me," because I grew up in a church with a cappella music and didn't need. And she says, "Well, I don't have my keyboard with me." I said, "Well, just sing it." And she said, "Well, I can't. I'm in the grocery store." So Amy at that point became part of my family. Yeah. So I've watched her children grow. When we debuted the FlyLady music, it was in front of the largest audience we've ever had. 10 to 12,000 people, the American Mothers National Conference in Salt Lake City. I was the keynote speaker in the afternoon, and we had the FlyBaby chorus. And Amy wasn't able to be there, but her mama was there. And Eric's mama and Eric, and we just had the best time. Amy was listening over the phone. And it was just absolutely an amazing memory. And she wrote this music. She wrote the 11 songs to soothe your soul. And then she started coming up with kid music. And we debuted that in a couple of years later, and we recorded it in Nashville, where Eric recorded his albums. And it was just so much fun. In fact, I had a friend the other day said to me, Ken Hartley, he's written books with Patty. And he said, "What have you ever done that none of your other friends have ever done? And post it here." Well, my thought was, sung with the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, but I remembered I'm friends with Leanne and I'm friends with Patty, and they were both there with me. But we sang with the Mormon Tabernacle Choir rehearsal. It wasn't a real thing, because my sister Patty can sing, but Leanne and I do real good to stay in key sometimes. But you would think we're rock stars when we're in the car together. We can sing at the top of our lungs, but it doesn't matter because it's just us listening. But it was a wonderful memory. A lot of things happened that weekend. I know God was there because there were some great testimonials that came out of that weekend. Some wonderful things that happened over dinner, and it was just, and I'll tell you that sometime. I've written about it. But it was a powerful weekend, and it all happened because Amy sent me a testimonial. Amy sent me a testimonial. And if you haven't sent me a testimonial, please send us one. Please send us one. Because your testimonials inspire others. I know people think I send out way too many emails. Well, I don't care. Because those emails are important. Number one, they keep us in business. Because we live in America, and it is the United States of America. And it's still based on, people said, well, why can't you just have a 5013C business and just take donations? Well, I don't want charity. I want to be able to provide a service, have a product that motivates you, give people jobs, and change the world. And it happens through email. So please sign up for our emails. If we get shut down because, we are who we are, and things could happen where our voice isn't needed anymore, but we can still get through to you if the internet's up with email. So sign up for our email. Even if you don't read them, subject lines get you. They'll drag you in. So drink up. Be good, kind, and sweet. I'm going to celebrate the rest of my birthday doing something for me. I may take a big old bubble bath. And just enjoy the rest of my day. I love you all. And it's going to be okay, because we're going to have everything we need to take care of our families. If you're getting ready for a storm, I just got a text from Joy. It's snowing in Nashville. Not fun to be in Nashville when it's snowing. I've been there. It's not fun. There's lots of overpasses and they get slick fast and it's scary. So be good, kind, and sweet. Be a good deed doer. Help other people. Check out our music. You can download it. And it is, there's Amy's sister's there too. So I get to watch these amazing people. Y'all won't believe this. I have a cup in my Epsom salt by my bathtub that I use to scoop out the Epsom salt. And Amy will remember this, and so will Allison. We went to the Grand Ole Opry. I don't remember who was there, but we got something to drink, and it was in a plastic cup. That plastic cup now is what I scoop out my Epsom salt with, and I think about that trip every time. Every single time I fill my bubble bath with Epsom salt. So I surround myself with memories like that every single day. My whole home is a trip down memory lane. And it makes me happy. Yeah. Patty, remind me sometime this week to tell people about the FlyLady cartoon character. That's a good story too. Well, drink up, folks. I love you all, and I will see you later. It's snowing at Graceland. That's lovely. Say a prayer for my friend Carolyn. She's got COVID. See you later. Thanks for all the birthday wishes.